salon.Style, and it saves the integrity of your hair. We spend a lot of money on our hair, whether it's getting colored or cut. You want to keep it nice and fresh, and that's what Dyson has spent years perfecting. This is the Airwrap. Every time we have it at QVC, it sells out. It's not always at a today's special value, and in fact, this is the final Dyson hair tool TSV of the year. We have an exclusive right now bundle. This is limited edition. Look how pretty it is. It's strawberry bronze, we're calling it. And our price is phenomenal. Not only that, we went around, we did a little comparison shopping for you, but feel free to do it on your own. And we have the lowest price we have found. You are getting all of the attachments here and the box that it normally comes in. But look at your screen. That would be, I'll walk you through those in just a second, but that would be for the total set, just under $600. Even if we stopped there, we are at $489.99. But we didn't stop there. We also gave you this amazing travel bag, which is so sleek and soft, and it allows you to bring all of the attachments with you when you go, because once you get hair like this, you want it wherever you go. And then we're also getting you the comb here, the detangling comb. So those would be another $85. So in all, we're looking at $684 in an if purchased separately retail value that we're doing for just under $490 actually. Shipping to you for free. The Easy Pay allows you to break that payment up over time. So you charge $100 today, and then we send it off to you. You have great hair throughout the season, throughout the holiday, or you're gifting it to that special someone, because I know so many people have this on their gift list every year. And you have through the end of January to return should you need to. If you have a Q card, you also have 9 months to pay it off. So that would work out to about $55 a month for the most coveted hair tool. It's the #1 hot styling tool, in the US. And Allure Best of Beauty. Those are hard to get. That's like the pinnacle of beauty awards. 4 years running. We would love to hear from you too, because it really does change how you do your hair, how long it takes, the integrity of your hair, and it replaces so many tools. In fact, let me show you the difference. I just walked out and I went, why don't I use this every single day? It's drying and curling at the same time. I'm always drying my hair and then I curl it. And that's the difference that you can expect with this amazing tool. We're gonna walk you through how to use it. It's very intuitive. It's actually very easy. And then you have that look that you would get perhaps at the salon. And how much does a hair blowout cost or a styling cost? Your item number is A686173. Debbie Fedjukoff is joining us. She brings us all things Dyson, and we're gonna see all the different looks you can get with one tool and all these attachments. And so clean off the countertop, because you're gonna get all of these different looks.
Yeah, I mean, it truly replaces so many things that you might have cluttered on your vanity right now. Think about, the hair dryer that you need. Then you might have multiple curling irons. Maybe you have a flat iron that you like to use, even hot rollers. Well, this one tool can do all of those things. It's your hair dryer, your curling irons, your flat iron, your round brushes, and you see here all of the different looks that you can create just using the Dyson Airwrap. It's truly just a game changer, and the reason it has won so many awards is because people, realize they don't want to have all of those things on their countertop. They don't need all of those things. The Airwrap does it all, does it easy. It saves you time because you're drying and styling at the same time, and most importantly, it protects the health of your hair because there's intelligent heat control built right into this, constantly checking that temperature to ensure it never gets too hot.
Can you just take us real quick through all of the different attachments? Because if you already know the Dyson Airwrap and you've been waiting for it, you want to know what you're getting in this bundle.
Absolutely. So you're getting your Airwrap. You're also getting 2 different curling barrels. So we have our 1.2-inch barrel. We also have our 1.6-inch barrel. This is the Coanda smoothing dryer. So this is your Dyson hair dryer. That's going to be your first step when you get out of the shower soaking wet hair. You're going to use that. But it's also your finishing tool because it hides flyaways. So we'll show you that. Then you have two different smoothing brushes. We have our firm smoothing brush for those of you that have coarse textured hair or curly hair. And then we also have the soft smoothing brush for finer textured hair. But either way, it's going to create that nice, sleek, smooth look. And then we have the round volumizing brush. So if you're looking for that salon-worthy blowout, that is the one you're going to grab. And again, like you said, you're drying and styling at the same time. So you don't have to get out multiple things. You're going to just put this lovely presentation case on your countertop. Everything fits in it.
Yep.
When you're on the go, you're going to grab your travel bag, and that's all you need.
Let's see it at work. If you've never seen this before, just watch. It finds the hair and wraps it around. You don't even have to do anything.
So I am wetting it first because we do want you to realize that first of all, this is your hair dryer. So this attachment, when you get out of the shower, is what you're going to rough dry your hair with. And then when you get your hair to about 70%, then that's where the fun comes in. You pick the attachment that you want to use based on the look that you want to create. So I'm going to actually be curling for you. So I'm going to take that section that I just got damp, and all I do is turn on the Airwrap, and notice how right away it grabbed the hair and wraps it around the barrel. Now all I have to do is move my arm in closer to my head and let that piece of hair dry on the barrel. Right here, I'm going to push up on the cold shot button. If you come down here to my finger, you'll see I'm going to push right here up, and what that does is that sets that curl. So now I am left with a beautiful bouncy curl. I never used extreme heat, and I dried and styled it at the exact same time.
Well, let's take a look at your before. I love how bouncy they are. As you nodded your head, it was bouncing up and down.
It's so easy. And you can see, you know, again, from soaking wet, you're going to use that hair dryer attachment first, then you're going to choose your style, and you're going to finish drying and styling at the exact same time. So you're not having to do multiple different steps. And you can see in the air dried version of my hair, I do have a lot of frizz. I do have a little bit of natural texture. It is not my best look. I don't want to walk out of the house like that. So I have to do something with my hair. And whether I want to smooth it out or I want to create the curls, I can do either look with this one tool.
And this is the lowest price we have found anywhere else. Please go ahead and shop, because this is extreme technology. I mean, it took years to develop.
6 years to develop, 642 prototypes, and Dyson pioneered this ability to use the Coanda effect. So what essentially that is a fast-moving jet of air attracts itself to a surface. This is an aerodynamic principle. And what we're doing is using that fast-moving jet of air to attract the hair to the barrel, hold it on the barrel while the hair dries in that new shape. And what happens is you're left with these beautiful styles, whether you're curling or you're smoothing or you're adding volume, these styles that are going to last because your hair is dried in that new shape and you're never exposing your hair to extreme heat. So you can see with Diane, she can create a straight look if she wants with some shape on the ends and volume at the crown. She can create wave with that bigger 1.6 inch barrel, or if she wants a tighter curl, she can go to the 1.2 inch barrel. They're all beautiful, but the versatility is what is so much fun about this. And we know, there are a lot of imitators out there, but because of the technology that's inside, we always say only a Dyson works like a Dyson.
Right.
It's often imitated, never duplicated, and it's really because we spent 6 years developing this, and we learned all about hair health, hair science, and we incorporated that into this machine for you to use at home. 4,700
orders have been placed. This is our final hair tool from Dyson. Today's special value of the entire year. Last year it was our Black Friday sale price, like on Black Friday. Do you know how many items want to be the Black Friday deal? This was it last year. It sold out. It will not be it this year. It's now. If you want it now as a holiday gift, today is the day. If purchased separately, you'd be looking at almost $685. Without the extras that we're doing in this exclusive set, it would be just under $600. We're well under $500. But then we added $85 more worth of added extras. So like this would be extra. It's the beautiful carrying case, because you don't want to take the big. This looks pretty on your countertop, but you don't want to take it with you on the go. But this will fit. If you want to bring all of the extras, all of the attachments, you can do that. You would have to pay extra for this. You would have to pay extra. Oops, excuse me. That's so nicely put there, and I just ruined it.
That is my favorite comb, Terry. It is so nice for detangling when your hair is wet, or even when you curl your hair and you just want to brush the curls out to create a little bit of a softer look.
That's a good idea.
That's my favorite comb.
Well, and the wonderful thing is you don't have to go to a salon. I mean, think about how much you would pay to have your hair styled.
So true.
A couple times you've paid for this and you can do it at home, and it's actually easy to do at home. But even the professionals use it because it saves them time. They can get more clients in and out, and it's drying and curling at the same time. They're also teaching their clients how to keep the integrity of their hair without the extreme heat. Christy Cosgrove is joining us. She is a pro styler for Dyson. She owns her own salon and uses this in her own salon. Christy, I mean, is that right, what I just said? You want to save time?
Everything you said is absolutely correct. For years, stylists everywhere preach every day, do not use excessive heat on your hair. Curling irons, flat irons, blow dryers, these things are damaging hair. I've been in the industry for 30 years, and I can tell you that 90% of the damage that I've seen is caused by excessive heat. Here you can see with Jody's hair, she has very fine textured, color treated hair. She is the perfect candidate for this Airwrap. I mean, every person's the perfect candidate, but Jody especially. You want to use extreme respect with this hair. You want to make sure that you're not putting excessive heat on it. And here you can see the results we got. A lot of volume built up on the top. She has beautiful layers. This worked just like a curling iron. It curls that hair around and gives her that beautiful lift up on top. And it protects all her color-treated hair.
It really does. I mean, you get the volume, you get the shine, and you get the curl. And now, Angela's getting the smoothing with the smoothing brush.
Exactly. She's using the firm smoothing brush. And what we're showing you is, you know, we have our stylist here, Christy, to show us all these tips and tricks and give us all the ideas. But Angela is doing her own hair, right? This is designed for you to be able to use at home. It's easy to use. And Angela has very curly hair. It's beautiful. But don't we all want to change our look sometimes, right?
Yes.
Look at how she was able to go from wet hair to styled, dried, and smooth without using extreme heat. And you can see her curly hair you know, when it's air dried. It's beautiful, but there are times when she wants to change that look. And, you know, she can do it easily and never expose those beautiful curls to excessive heat, which is so important.
I mean, she would have otherwise had to maybe blow dry it and then take a flat iron to it. Yes, and what does a flat iron do? Make it flat. You have like volume to it, but it's also smooth
and it's soft.
too.
You know, there's movement, it's soft. It's not, I think a lot of times when we use a flat iron, it kind of compresses the hair. This really keeps that volume and shape.
And sometimes when you go to the salon to get a blowout, Christy, you'll use a brush and a hair dryer. This is all built in one.
This is one-hand styling. I have so many of my clients that I'll blow their hair out and they think, oh, I can't ever do that to my own hair. I'm not talented enough to use both hands. You don't have to. With the Airwrap, you have damp hair, put this round brush attachment on, and it is one-hand styling. It is so easy to get that beautiful round brush effect at home while protecting your hair from excessive heat. Look at how beautifully shiny this hair is. That's hair that's blown dry with low heat, protecting the integrity of that hair.
Gorgeous. And so this is your hair dryer and styler all in one. So what does that do? It saves you time.
Yes.
But it also saves the integrity of your hair, because when you are blow drying it, that's excessive heat. And we need to talk about the technology here. It's so smart, it never gets too hot, even if you're just blow drying your hair. But then the Airwrap from Dyson also styles it at the same time, so that saves you time, saves the integrity of your hair, and it holds the style longer.
Yes, it's powered by our digital V9 motor. It is harnessing that Coanda effect, which Dyson really pioneered this idea, and you can see how smooth her hair is because that airflow is aligning each and every hair strand. The curls, the airflow is what's doing the curls, and Autumn's gonna show us here. So again, you know, you wanna use this on wet hair. This is your hair dryer. But on second day hair, you just want to dampen it up again and go ahead and do your curl. So she got her hair a
Watch
little
how it
damp.
wraps right around.
The Airwrap finds the hair for her and literally does all the work. Wraps it around. She just now holds it there until her hair dries completely. That's the key. And once it's dry, then what you do is you just lift up on that cold shot button, and that really locks in the style. So it really couldn't be any easier to use. And she has that beautiful curl. And it was simple and easy. Now she's going to rotate the tip, because that's another really unique thing to Dyson, is that we give you that rotating tip so that you can change the direction of the curl. That makes it super easy to style. If you have an older Airwrap and you have to change the barrels, this might be a really